Going to be messing with Drama Queen 61 Ford Galaxie Starliner. Sadly, I lost a lot of time yesterday because of the rain, and I was gonna mess with Cherry Bomb Victoria, but with the rain and thunder, I really didn't feel like getting a chance of getting electrocuted, because out over there someplace, it actually lightning hit out in the field, and I really can't see it, but it's clear the heck out there yesterday, so it was pretty bad. Also today too, I've been soaking the engine again to see if there's any life in it. But of course, when we yank it out and tear it apart, we're going to see if this matching numbers block is even remotely savable. If it is, then it's a heavy duty block. He wants to bore it out to a 428 Super Cobra Jet, I do believe. But if it's no good, then he'll be the one to decide its fate and what happens to it. Either it gets sent to the junkyard and it gets melted down to something for hairpins or whatever, or gets turned into a boat anchor by somebody. So I'm going to be messing with this today, the rear axle as well. As you can see, I left the scar right there when I dragged it over, and I think I'm going to be putting it up over right there nearby the Biscayne, but I got to move the box, the cab and a few other options first, which will be tomorrow. A lot of stuff right here is finally going to be moved, and going forward with all the hiccups that's been happening. So yeah, I'm not sure on what else to really cover, because when I yank this over there, actually I take that back. I'm going to be yanking it over to this spot over here to yank the engine. I gotta box up those engines too before winter hits, because since it's been getting a lot of rain, it's gonna be a very interesting winter. So not sure on what to fully expect. I'm gonna jack this up, and hopefully it does not rain, because clouds are gathering together, even though they seem to be breaking up, but they're kind of going in and out. So, but I guess enough gabbing. I'm gonna grab my tools and see if the engine's still locked up or wants to turn or not. Not sure on what to fully expect, in honesty. Okay. If I could do it here, I can actually get it on the bolt head. No, just like last time, I'm twisting off the bolt head, and well, turning the bolt head instead of the actual crank. So she's still solid. She's still a rock. I guess the only way we'll find out on the extent of the damage is when we yank it out and tear it apart. Because there's still some decent stuff on this, but the other things, don't even know if the intake's even in it. I can't remember if it's had any holes in it or what. And I'm not going to go back on the video just to look at it. So she is still seized up tight. Oh well, now I'll get messing with the rear axle, I suppose. I don't know what I was thinking, but I found out. Oh well, it truly does happen. Especially when this has been sitting in a dirt hole for 30-something odd years. Oh well. Quick history thing. See these clips right here? They normally put 3 on them, on a hub. This is actually to help from your hub not vibrating, and also too to keep it in place. Because sometimes when the person took off a tire, you know, to change it from a flat or get a new something, you know, or just whatever, sometimes these hubs would actually wobble and everything. I've seen some clips that they just kind of clip on, press down, and these looks like they were probably twisted on. But since these hubs are no good, and we're going to kind of toss them, because putting disc brakes on the front and back, I'm not going to be quite saving these things, because you know, they've done their job, and they're just too outdated. And plus, with this going to have the 428 Super Cobra Jet someday, she's going to need some disc brakes on her for stopping power. Well, after so much banging, the thing finally decided to give a little. Hopefully adjust the camera here just a tiny bit, as I don't have a stand that's small enough to see this. I guess that'll do. Maybe like right there. But I banged and I banged and I banged, and some spots on this side I actually started to flatten. So I don't know how bad this actually is gonna be. Just a little at a time, I suppose, here. If I can actually aim. Whoa. Get that darn head out of the way. I don't want to get in here too far, because you know it's just on that little jack. And our car stands are buried at the moment. But I want to see how bad this is, but it looks like it doesn't want to fully come off just yet. I think the brakes are kind of melded to the hub a little. And I think Tucker wants to use this rear axle, this original 9-inch, for everything. Because it could be rebuilt, it's no big deal. But it's just this side caused the most issues. And it looks like I may have to stop recording, because this thing is being kind of difficult. I'm not worried if I destroy the hub, because disc brakes are going to replace it. Because, you know, it's going to get that 428 Super Cobra Jet with the dual 4s. Going to need all the stopping power that we can get on this. So, I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to beat on this thing more and go from there. I'm just going to move this. Looks like probably about right there underneath the shock support, because it won't fall down entirely, but I want to try at least get this off and see if the brakes are the cause of it all, or what here. So I guess I better turn this off, and I better get this piece of metal off. Get that off so that way it doesn't bite me. Thing is just so gosh darn rusted. I wonder how bad it's gonna be, or at least damage wise. Okay, so good news and bad news. Good news is I got it off of the face of the axle, at least that plate in the back. Bad news is it's not this hub, it's this side of the axle that's actually locked up. So I was turning that side, it's okay, but turning this side and trying to, you know, twist it and everything, and this side is actually locked up, or at least barely locked up, because I know the tire did turn a little when I dragged it over here. So I really can't do anything else with the axle. It's this side's locked up and the other side's free. So, oh, the farmer's over there. Oh yeah, hello. but anyways, yeah. So I really can't do anything else with the rear axle until we yank it over and you know, either pull out the engine or block up the. Well, actually, we're going to yank out the engine first, and then yank the body off and pull the frame out. So that's pretty much all that she wrote. I tried the engine again just one more time. It seized. So when we yank it out, we'll see how bad it is, and we'll also check out the automatic See if that's good for anything. Because that kind of, I don't know if it's like a C6 or a C4 transmission. I don't know if they had C6 transmissions back in the day, because this is a Cruise-O-Matic. Well, at least I found out now that this side of the axle is just locked up. So yeah, it's not the hub, it's the shaft going to this side. So yeah, well, it is what it is. I guess nothing else to really do on the car until next week to put the tires on, to either pull it or push it over that way. And tomorrow I'm going to spare everyone the details. You know, I'm just going to move stuff over here and then make some room for a few other cars, and then get a layout over right there for the system that I want to build for pulling out the dents for, like in the 46 Plymouth, the Cyclone GT, you know, stuff like that. You know, collision repair system, pulling stuff out. You know, a homemade one for the time being. And then getting some room so I can pull the 46 Cadillac over here. And then make room over there to put the Barracuda and the 64 Galaxie at. And that should be all the cars to be moved over. And then for me to get the 64 Merc off its frame, and Cherry Bomb Victoria off her frame, and to go from there. So yeah, it's slow. It's very slow. So many hiccups are getting in the way, and especially with the weather again. But we need this. We need the rain. You know, it's going to be one heck of a winter, because since we're getting rain now, it's going to get a lot of snow. But we'll see. So it's all I can really do on Drama Queen. Yeah, it is what it is. So please take consideration of liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I am going to work on Cherry Bomb Victoria Thursday and Friday. I was going to start doing and work on her yesterday, but the rain and the thunder and the, you know, lightning storm, didn't want to get electrocuted. So I'll start working on that, a few other odds and ends, and almost got everything situated. So that pretty much sums up this video for the 61 Galaxie Starliner known as Drama Queen. So y'all have a good one now. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for showing us the support all this time.